interesting thing I was reading about this morning is about loss aversion. So in marketing, there's an interesting study that says that people are 2 to 3 times more likely to avoid a loss rather than strive for a gain or try to get a gain. So people always use a gambling equation. So people they feel the effects of a $100 loss in gambling more than they feel the effects of a $100 gain. And I think there's a great scene in Rounders, the movie with Matt Damon, about that most poker players can remember their great beats, but never remember their great wins. So they remember when they got beat on a hand and they got, all their money taken, but they can't remember when they won a hand. So it's just really interesting when you think about loss aversion in marketing. It's to be smart about it, not to be sleazy about loss aversion, about putting copy that makes people think, if you don't get this, you could be missing something or you could be losing something. But it is important to talk to people about that, because if your product is good enough and it has enough benefit to it, to their lives and to the problem that they're trying to solve, painting the picture of not having it in their lives is a powerful item, especially because we all do want to know those things. We want to know that if we don't have this type of insurance, that if something was to happen, it could be painful for our families. So, loss aversion is an interesting thing. It's something that you should study and look up. But again, the stat is that people are 2 to 3 times more likely to avoid loss rather than strive for gain. So, or rather to celebrate a gain. So they're trying to mitigate the downside always. Risk aversion, loss aversion is a huge thing. And in marketing, you can remind people that without your product in their lives, that there could be consequences to that, or that it could be to the point where their problem doesn't get solved if they don't have your product. So hope you have a great weekend and a great day, no matter when you watch this in the future. Have a great day. Cheers.